Welcome into a bonus episode of Rounding Third Baseball. I'm Nick, and we have Harrison tonight. We're just going to be hanging around, watching Game 7 here, Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. We got 2-1, bottom of the fourth, Mariners. We have an RBI single from Josh Naylor, and then a go-ahead solo shot by Julio Rodriguez to start. But how are we doing, Harrison?
Good. This game's living up to, I think, at least some of the hype. It's been competitive. It's been a little tense at moments, but all in all, it's been good. So no complaints.
Yeah, I think Shane Bieber's getting hit around a little bit more than the Blue Jays like, but still, I mean, 2-1 game, you're sitting where you want to. So
yeah, it could be much worse.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. How you feeling about it? Who do you got? I know you said you got the Blue Jays, right? I have the Mariners coming out of here.
Yeah, I'm still gonna ride with the Blue Jays. I mean, there's still time. Yeah, unfortunately, the Mariners have had the better bullpen, so trailing going into late innings is not to the Blue Jays' advantage. But they've also proven that they're not afraid to just throw a rally together on you either. So I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. Are you surprised at this point that they're still pitching to Vlad Guerrero?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I feel like at some point you have to just say, look, I gotta make somebody else beat me. I can't let it always be this one guy.
Yeah.
I think I think later in this game, if it's tight and there's a situation, I think you'll see them pitch around him. But for the time being, I think they're just trying to play the game and see what happens.
Yep. For me, I'm pitching around Ernie Clement. That's who I'm pitching around. That dude's been unreal.
And Barger too. I mean, another base hit in this inning.
Yeah.
IKF grounds out to end the inning, so fourth is over. But they have gotten, as I said going in order to overcome the Bo Bichette injury dragging on, you need other guys to step up. And you've had, Kirk has been great at times. Lucas has been great at times. Barger's been great at times. I mean, Ernie Clement's been pretty much consistently good throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then obviously Vladdy's been a monster, but it's, they have gotten contributions from everywhere to make it possible.
Yeah. I do love Lucas's story. 31-year-old finally getting his chance in the MLB. He's, been pretty big for them in the postseason. So had that huge hit against the Yankees in the division series there. So I love his story. I love stories like that in the MLB. It's pretty cool.
Michael says hi over in the Patreon chat.
What's up, Michael? Good to see you. Yeah, I wish Patreon came through here. Can't see it, but pretty awesome.
Yeah, we can't integrate it yet. It'll happen.
Yeah,
one day.
Yeah, I think Mariners bullpen is definitely the deciding factor in this. That they have the better bullpen, and we knew that going in. So if it comes down to them, I mean, they have been used quite a bit. Logan Gilbert has put a little bit of a stress on them, but but I'm still going to take that Mariners bullpen for sure.
Yeah, I think that if you get into the seventh inning and the Mariners are holding any kind of lead, I think the Blue Jays begin to get nervous because that bullpen is hard to come back against.
Yep, Captain got the Mariners cap going, but I'm not wearing the Blue Jays one yet. I'm pulling for the M's. That was my prediction. We'll see what happens because it might switch colors here. I just want to, root for the team that can hopefully at least win one game against the Dodgers in the World Series. Because honestly, like I love how the Blue Jays are constructed. I love how the Mariners are constructed, but and I know the layoff. We've talked about the layoff last night on the show, but this Dodgers team is going to be a Goliath to try to take down, and I just don't see it happening. I really don't. But we'll see. I don't know.
Gotta be tough. Gotta be tough.
I switched over to here. All right. Yeah, keep your eye out on the Patreon page because we are going to be doing some stuff over there for sure. That's going to be exclusively for you guys. So definitely keep an eye out, and we'll let you know when we're doing stuff over there. But we
And
need,
one of the challenges with Patreon is the fact that it does not integrate well with other things, which is why we're looking at potentially creating something different of our own. So
yeah, it'll be
we'll be
pretty
talking
cool.
more about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm rooting
Oh,
for the Jays if they beat the M's, 1,000%. I think
Cal,
the entire country are.
Cal.
Did he just go deep?
Yep.
I hate how you're 40 seconds ahead of me. I don't understand it. Oh, you can't leave that pitch there, sir.
No,
Wow.
that was like middle.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't leave that there. Yeah, Varland has done that a little bit this series. Left some
Yep.
meaty pitches for them.
Yeah, he has, and he hasn't gotten hurt as much as he should have gotten hurt. But that was middle.
Yeah. This dude has just picked up where the regular season left off. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, that's his 5th home run of the playoffs.
I know that MVP is a regular season award. And writers are supposed to hold their bias, not counting postseason performance. But does this go into account into their voting? Or do they vote before the postseason starts? I don't know how it works.
Yeah. I mean, does it go into consideration for the vote? No. I mean, if it did, I mean, people think that Aaron Judge had the best playoff basically in history, according to Yankees fans. So, in that case, he would have cemented the MVP. But I mean, will they directly factor this in? No, but I'm sure in their minds they're going to see what he's done and be like, okay, like this was not just a fluky regular season. He kept doing it.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. And Michael, what we're looking at doing something that would actually allow us to have a kind of a private community. So it'd be more than just Discord, but Discord would be an option. Unfortunately, it doesn't allow as many options to integrate with the other stuff we use.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mean, Captain, you're not wrong. They would vote before the playoffs if it didn't have any effect on the voting. I mean,
fair.
You're not wrong. If they wanted to be completely, unaware of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it has to go into your vote a little bit, right? I mean, if you're voting after the postseason, you're going to be like, well, yeah, look at the entire year this guy had. I know, I know it's not supposed to, but
like I say all the time, you can't unring the bell. They've seen it. They're not just going to like magically forget about it when they go to vote. Like the thought is there.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to completely escape it.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe you can pull that off.
I mean, I hate to keep bringing it up, but I think it's Cal's to win this year. Any other year, it's Aaron Judge, but I mean, it's got to go to him, right? To bring Seattle this far, and without him, where is Seattle? Are they even in the playoffs if he doesn't have a year like that? I don't know.
That they're probably 5 or 6 games worse without him.
Yeah.
The other part of it too is if you don't have a guy like Cal anchoring that team, you probably don't go out and make the trades you make either because you don't see the
facts.
You don't see the opportunity. So Naylor's probably not there, and so I think Naylor and Gino probably aren't there without Cal kind of carrying them through the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, Woo's warming up in the bullpen. That's it's good for Mariners fans, and then you're still saving your bullpen.
But is it though? I mean, Woo hasn't pitched in like 2 weeks.
No, but if he gets you 6 outs, that's all you're asking for, right? And then you just slam the door with the bullpen.
Yeah, the hope is that he's still sharp.
Yeah. Josh says, gonna be a damn shame when Raleigh doesn't win MVP just because Judge has a higher average. Cal plays a more difficult position, switch hits, doesn't take days off. switch hits, platinum glove again. Well, unfortunately, he's not going to get platinum glove because he's not even in the gold glove.
Yeah, not even a
which is
gold this year.
It's crazy. And his team won the division for sure.
It's a travesty, a sham, and a mockery. It's a Travis Shamokery.
Right. Yeah, really hope everybody's with us then. Really hope Cal gets that MVP. If he doesn't take the hardware, it's a travesty. And yeah.
What? He threw 2 or 3 the other day.
Wu did.
Oh, Wu did. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do I not remember him pitching?
Because it was the middle of the game. He didn't start.
Oh, right. Okay. I probably didn't realize it was him on the mound.
Yeah.
Because depending on when it was, it might have just been on in the background, depending on what I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get Judge has all the categories, right? But Cal has all the intangibles and the record-setting year. And that's what it comes down to for me.
Yep.
His team is winning. They are far in the playoffs. He is performing in the playoffs. And he hit 60 home runs. Yeah, it's at a premier position, whatever the word is. Like you are in a hard position that takes a toll on your body every day. Foul tips, squatting up and down, and you're still putting up those power numbers is pretty ridiculous.
Yep. Oh yeah, Wu threw 2 in game 5. That's right. He split the game. I knew that. I don't know why it didn't register. Yeah. I remember we talked about it. Like they weren't ready to let him start yet. He was going to come in and take the second shift. He did. Gave up 1 in 2 innings. He looked okay, not great, but he looked okay.
Yeah, he didn't look like regular season Brian Wu, but
no, obviously the injury, but also the time off.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody in here is pulling for the M's hard. I love it. So Carl says, I so badly want this for the Mariners. They have so many great players in their history, but their best seasons are the 95 ALCS team, 2,116 win team that got bounced. That one was brutal. 0 World Series appearances in their history is crazy, and their fans deserve better. And we have some diehard Mariners fans on this podcast that follow our show, and they're passionate about it. I mean, and I want them there. Give them their first opportunity for sure.
Yeah, it's one of those where like I picked the Blue Jays, and I'm still picking the Blue Jays because I think they are the better team. But like, there's part of me that wants to root for the Mariners just to see them finally go, because it just blows me away that they have never gone.
Right.
Like, it's not that they haven't won; it's that they've never even shown up. Like they've never gotten the invite to the big dance.
Right. It's absolutely insane. I mean, and the flip side of that, the Blue Jays haven't been there since 93. I mean, that's quite a drought too. That's insane.
It is kind of mind-numbing to think it's been that long, because I mean, there were some good Blue Jay teams in that run that I just don't know how they didn't go anywhere. I mean, granted, in the Mariners, you got your 116 win team that made the playoffs and got immediately knocked out.
Yep.
Which was, I think, absolutely shocking at the time to any of us that would happen.
Yeah. Baseball, man. Doesn't really matter. Is. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much, Michael. My head says Toronto, but like I've always loved the Mariners. I loved Junior. I loved Buhner. I loved, the Lou Piniella days. Like I've always been a closet Mariners fan because of the players they had. But it's it's just mind-numbing to me to think that they've never even made it.
Brian Wu just walked the leadoff batter, so
yeah, he's afraid of Jimenez. The dude's been a terror.
I mean, facts.
I mean, I don't know if I'd pitch to Jimenez right now either.
Yeah. The back-to-back World Series for the Blue Jays was their last appearance, which it's crazy. They had a shot. Was it 14? Was that the bat, or was it 16? The bat flip with Batista.
Oh, geez.
Because they had a pretty good team there. What, did Springer just tie it up?
No.
Oh. Why did you say, oh, geez? Don't say that when you're 40 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, no. I wasn't saying, oh, geez, to the game. I was saying, oh, geez, to what you had said.
Oh, that was like, goodness.
No, right. Springer did anything but.
Yeah.
tie it up.
I mean, the Joe Carter walk-off is your favorite non-Cubs playoff memory. I mean,
That was a moment.
let's be right. I mean, that's baseball fans' moment, right? That is what all of us dream about in the backyard. Game 7, World Series, hitting a walk-off homer, jumping around the bases like that. I mean, like, that's what every guy that follows baseball dreamed of. And Joe Carter and Bill Mazeroski are the only ones to could ever like walk-off homers. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It might have been 2015.
Yeah, somewhere in that.
I knew I was around it
but
somewhere.
the Joey Bats bat flip was absolutely epic.
Yes.
And he absolutely smoked that ball.
It's crazy. It's still one of my favorite baseball T-shirts that I have is "Merry Flippin' Christmas," and it's Jose Batista on a shirt.
It's a good one. I mean, that's such a good one.
Yeah, October 15th, 2015 was when it. So nice job, Michael. Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, I was just saying this in my head, Carl. Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Mazeroski in 1960. I mean, good play by Crawford. Yeah, I mean
that hurts to end the inning like that.
Yep.
Yeah, Mitch Williams did not enjoy that very much. You're right. He did not.
No.
That was not enjoyable for him.
No. Yeah, I mean that has to be the best bat flip ever, right? Can you think of another bat flip that was better than that one?
I mean, no. I mean, but also like the moment, how big it was when he did it.
Yeah,
it's hard to think of a better one than that.
Yeah. I mean, you had the Zach Veen one in spring training that he bat flipped it at the pitcher.
Yeah,
that was this year.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
that one was pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's been some pretty good bat flips, but that one definitely
takes the cake.
Oh, for sure. Easy. Man.
Oh, Sir Anthony Dominguez is coming in.
Yeah, see, this is where I think the Mariners have shortened the game. They're into the Jays bullpen.
This is where things can get away from the Jays fast.
Yeah, especially if they're not hitting. So.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
and yes, absolutely the OG bat flip for sure.
Yeah, 1,000%, Ryan. We're with you. Then we just saw the influx of them after that. In regular season, we said Randy Arozarena for a while was the king of the meaningless home run because it was just like, oh, down 12-1. There goes Arozarena with a bat flip, slow jog around the bases. And it's like, great, it's 12-2 now. But I think that's the only thing that I can't really wrap my mind around with the bat flips. It's like, all right, dude, like, cool, you hit a solo shot. Your team's still down by 8. Like, yes, you crushed it, but I mean, drop the bat and run. If it's a big moment, then yeah, I mean, pimp it. I have no issues with it, but like, read the room, read the scoreboard. If you're losing by 5 or more, like, it's not a time to bat flip. Like, still losing by quite a bit. But
kind of embarrassing.
Toronto can come back and tie it, and if they do, the M's are cooked. I think you're right. Baseball can be momentum shifting, and if somehow Toronto gets the crowd back in this game, it could shift, and it could be bad news. So, yeah, that was a funny trade for sure, Carl, this year when Sir Anthony Dominguez got traded between clubhouses in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, it was in between a doubleheader, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Switch dugouts between games during the break.
Yeah. Hilarious.
It's just so weird.
Gino, did he get it? No, off the end of the bat.
Yeah, no. It was a good looking swing, but it didn't match.
No. That was such a great play by Crawford. Jump up over him. That was sick.
How about Naylor eating that double play throw earlier?
Doing the what?
Josh Naylor eating that double play throw earlier.
Oh, yeah. He jumped up and he blocked it with the back of his head.
Yeah, what the hell was he doing?
Just trying to get in the way. And I mean he did.
Yeah, but when you jump into it, I mean, the umps are just kind of like, really?
Yeah. Well, they didn't even call it at first until they got together. And it still took them a hot minute to be like, guys, he jumped up and turned to try to block it. I mean, come on now.
I feel like it was the home plate ump that walked into the group and he's like, guys, really? Like, did you not see what I just saw? Like,
yeah. Well,
he literally turned his back and jumped into the throw. Like, what did you miss?
I can see maybe the first base umpire missing it because he's probably already expecting the throw and looking at the bag. But I mean, everybody else, like, come on now.
Yeah, that was bad.
Naylor veteran move. Yeah.
Well, that was like when we had the Aaron Judge sliding him with his hand up and he took the throw off of it and they were like, what do we do? What do you think you do? Like, it's interference. Why are we talking about this?
They didn't call it interference though, did they? I can't remember what the outcome of that. Did they?
They didn't at first. They didn't at first. They were like standing there looking at each other like, what do we do?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's fair, Captain, right? I mean, veteran move, make the umps make the call. I mean, back in the day, yeah, I think it's a little bit different now with replay, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, back in the day, you never know what could have happened. I mean, I look at some of the plays that from some old clips. I'm just like, wow, how did that stand? Like Derek Jeter in Oakland, like, how'd they get that call wrong? With replay, would have nailed it.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't be talking about that damn play anymore.
No. Yeah, right. The A-Rod slapping the ball out of not Christian Bronson Arroyo's glove.
Yeah, and then Bronson Arroyo's just like, he's looking at the umpires like, what did you miss? Like how did you not get that one? He wasn't even trying to hide it.
No, and then A-Rod's like, I was going like this.
Yeah, that was so bad.
Joseph, I'm with you. Ems will not win this game with 3 runs. Now, listen, this was Red Sox fans everywhere. The Mariners are in the same boat right here.
Yep.
When the Red Sox forced the Game 7 in New York in 2004, and even after the Johnny Damon grand slam and we're up like 9-2, we were still sitting there like, this isn't enough. This isn't enough. Like, please just score every inning, please. But man, good to see you, Joseph. Thanks for hopping on. We're just live watching the game, just kind of chit-chatting, kind of an informal show tonight. So just chilling.
Just chatting. What do you got on your minds?
Oh, so Mike Reed still thinks that replay would have called Giambi out. Do we want to get into this right now or what?
I don't know. I feel like he was. I mean, if he slid, he was for sure safe. But I feel like even when you show the slow-mo, his foot is on the plate before Posada's glove gets there. But again, like, replay is not a perfect science either. And somebody could have said, well, that's not indisputable evidence.
Right. So the play stands, right? It's not confirmed.
That might have been a tough one to overturn.
Yeah. And that's one of those ones where the call on the field, stays as it is. If he's called safe, it goes to replay. They call him safe. If he's out and it goes to replay, he's out. Like, it could be a call stands for sure. Because the language is call stands, calls confirmed, or overturned, right? Those are the 3.
Yep.
You trust replay to overturn Jeter and the Yanks. I mean, also a fair point.
I mean that is fair. I mean the way MLB ball washes the Yanks, I'm sure they would not have wanted to overturn that.
Also, Carl thinks he was out too. He says Jeter gets way overrated as a defender for goofy plays like this, but he got him out. Heads up play by Jeter. Giambi was safe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
funny. It's like we, even within this group, we're not even
yeah.
consistent on it. We all think it's different.
So like for me, the we've talked about this before on our freeform. It's funny that these keep coming up on our freeform shows, but it's like these two plays for me is the flip play. Like, was it heads up? Like maybe I guess, but Jeter was way out of position. Like, why is he over there to begin with? Unless he knew his right fielder was going to airmail that cut. Like, I don't. What is he doing just standing in the middle of the diamond to even be in position to get over there? Because you can't tell me he started in the shortstop hole, saw the overthrow, and then just got there in a blink and was there to make the flip. Like,
No,
I,
I
I
think he
it,
was. I think he was drifting to the middle of the field to be prepared for an overthrow. Um, I just think it pulled him so much farther over, and he chased the throw, and he followed the line. I mean, there's part of me it's like, man, that's crazy heads up to go and be the backup to the backup.
right.
But at the same time, it's like, what on earth was he doing all the way over there? Because you had the bases covered. But if a throw goes to second and ends up in left field because they decide to go that direction,
Yeah.
now you've just burned your team that way. So I don't I don't. It's a weird play.
Yeah.
It's a weird play.
My opinion on the matter is message deleted by the commissioner's office. That's hilarious, Joseph.
That's
That's
good.
funny.
I like that.
I mean, it was a heads up play. He was in the
Yep.
right place at the right time or wrong place at the right time. I don't know. I mean, either way, it works.
Yeah.
Um,
Whatever. I mean, the outcome was what they needed it to be.
yeah,
Whether he was safe or out, and the opinions are pretty well split here in chat, or whether it was a heads up play or a crazy play. Like either way, they got what they needed.
yeah, and that one's fine. Like I can live with that one because that's fine. The one that gets me is the Trot Nixon dive into the stands. And if you look at our reviews on the Facebook page, this is what this guy was talking about when we got that random bad review about Jeter stopping on a dime.
So bad.
It was funny because after the podcast one night, because Sean was in the camp that Jeter needed to jump into the stands 10 rows deep after catching it.
Yeah.
And I go, Sean, you realize he caught that in fair territory, right? And he goes, no, he didn't. There's no way. And I go, he did. He caught that in fair territory and then fell into the stand, like dove into the stance. Now, I think he didn't really need to launch himself into the stance, but that's just me.
It felt excessive. I agree.
Yeah, but if you ever looked into the infield fly run called in Cardinals Braves NLDS in 04, I don't know. Probably if I saw it, it would ring a bell, but reading it, I can't think of it. Infield fly in 04. I'll have to go back and look at that for sure. Jeter's brakes were worn. I mean, there's also that's also true. I mean, maybe they were. Maybe there a lot of miles on those brakes, and he just didn't get them changed before that game. But yeah. Oh yeah, so we have a Cardinals fan in here and a Braves fan in here. So yeah, however, whatever that went down, I'll have to go back. Are you looking at it right now, Harrison? Or
No, but now I'm tempted to.
I'll have to go back and look at that for sure. Do you remember what game it was? Let's see. Cards, Braves. This is when I wish we could just pull up video on the podcast without getting canceled.
Yeah. I'll be right back, Nick.
All right. Cards, Braves, 04, NLDS, infield fly. If I remember, it screwed the Braves. It was bad. Oh yeah, that one was another one too. It was the tiebreaker game. It was game 163 in Colorado. That's how Colorado got to the playoffs, and then they ended up going to the World Series that year. He slid head first, completely got road rash down his whole face. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, we don't even think he touched home plate there. Alejandro Kirk with a base hit there to lead it off. Umpires called the infield fly rule on pop-up by Simmons, causing the game to be played under protest. Okay, I vaguely remember this now. Let's see. It was a wild card game. 2019. Is that, or this might just been when the article was written. 2012 is what it says in the article. Does that sound right? I can't get to it there. R2D2, baby. That's right. Oh yeah, tons of stuff were thrown out on the field after that. Yeah, it was 2012 wild card game. Bottom of the eighth, Cardinals was 6-3 lead. Braves had two guys on. Simmons was at the plate. There was a high pop up behind shortstop Pete Kozma and in front of Matt Holliday. Kozma appears to have a beat on it, only drift away thinking Holliday was coming to make the catch. The ball falls on the ground. It looks like the Braves have bases loaded with still one out. Oh, and they called the infield fly. Gotcha. So it was in the outfield. It dropped between them, but they called the infield fly. So instead of bases loaded, they had two outs. Dang. Yeah, that's brutal. I do remember that now, reading that. Anybody's curious how my therapy is going after the Philly season, I'm doing fine. Thank you. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't, Joseph, what do you think the Phillies are going to do about that team? Do you think they're going to tear it down? And how do you feel about them keeping Rob Thompson? Do you like him? Do you think that he should be part of the blow up if that's the way they go? And who do you keep? Who do you keep on that staff? I'm not sure. Yeah. And what are your chances about Schwarber? I don't know. Yeah, infield fly is a judgment call, but it also is supposed to be a routine play. If it's not a routine play, then infield fly should never be called. Mariners out of the bottom of the sixth, 3-1. Brian Wu doing well. Yeah, infield fly is as a total judgment call, but infield fly is made for an absolute no-brainer out. Right? There can't be any gray area in an infield fly. You have to be camped underneath it. So yeah, just brutal. Yeah, it was Holiday's ball, nowhere near the infield. It was coming down, just a judgment call, but it was a horrible judgment. Yeah, it was pretty bad. But baseball, love it. We hate it.
Like Middlebrooks and Alan Craig over at third base.
That one to me, that was just a crazy way to end a ball game, period, let alone in the World Series. But I'm not sure if they got that one wrong, though. I mean, I get it. Middlebrooks was making a baseball play on the ball and just happened to trip up the runner as he was laying out to try to keep it. But even if it's incidental contact, it's still interference, right? I mean,
well, it's hard because in that case, like they got tangled up with each other while Middlebrooks was trying to make a play. It's one of those where you could almost argue it both directions. You could call interference on either one of them. It was just such a weird play, and it was also just a terrible way to end a game.
Yeah,
I mean, painful.
It was an insane play by Pedroia to keep it on the infield.
Yes,
which it was crazy. Yeah, for me as a Sox fan, it's hard to say that wasn't interference because looking at it the numerous times that we did, at first I was like, there's no way. right? Just like you said, it was a baseball play. They got tangled up. That's that. But if he's trying to advance to the other base and he's impeded and then he gets thrown out, that by the rule, word for word, is interference.
Yep.
If you are impeded to go to the next base and you're thrown out, that's interference. So, yeah. And this, yeah. And I think so too. I think Middlebrooks kind of put up his legs intentionally, but we will see. I don't know. I mean, we won't see. We know what the call is, but I just at the time I was like, what happened? And then they slow it down, and I was like, yeah, maybe that was interference, but whatever. Red Sox still ended up winning. So
yeah, it's a tough one to call in that situation, given what was happening with the play, given where you were in the game.
Yep,
That's a
for
tough
sure.
call to make.
Yeah. This is a bold one. Schwarber signed with the Reds, hometown area.
Wow.
All right.
And do the Reds have the money to sign him?
I mean, do they have any really big contracts on their payroll? I don't think they do, right? I can't think of one unless they've extended Ellie, which I don't think they've even done that, have they?
They haven't done that yet. No, they were at 120 million last year. They're 114 million projected for next year.
Yeah.
But all those young guys are going to start to cost money. Yeah, Brady Singer's your biggest contract at 13 million.
Yeah, but that wasn't even one that they signed. That was a trade.
Austin Hayes, Hunter Green's 8.3, Tyler Stevenson 7, Brian Hayes is 7. I mean, it's a lot of guys making basically 7 million or less.
Yeah. So maybe they do. Maybe they do have the money that helps the Reds get some power in that lineup and gets them over the hump. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, and I'm with you, Captain. I like this too. Like, I'm here for it. I love seeing big names sign on with up and coming teams, and that would be great because the Reds definitely need a little bit more pop in there. An on base guy too. The Reds have some guys that can hit the ball around the ballpark. So if you got Schwarber on, they're going to get him around. I don't hate that. I'm surprised they haven't extended Green yet. That's another one too. Injury history is not great with Hunter Green. That's probably why.
That's probably why.
Yeah. Joseph back to the Phillies. Rob Thompson proved he can't manage in the playoffs. Just not the same managing 162 and 1,000%.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That team's not done anything in the playoffs with him.
Yeah. Speaking of 13 World Series, I know Koji ended a game with a pickoff to first, and Papelbon did the same in 07. Have any other World Series games ended like that? Well, I don't know. That'd be a good trivia question.
I don't remember the Papelbon one.
I definitely remember the Koji one.
I absolutely do.
Papelbon, they all flow together for me. I mean, 04 separate, obviously, but 7, 13, and 18 all kind of blur together for me. But
was Papelbon's in the World Series? Or was that just in the playoffs?
I don't know. Because Koji picked off. Who did he pick off? It was a Rocky, right? Oh, yeah, it was Colton Wong.
Well, it was 2013. It was the Cardinals. He picked off Colton Wong.
Yeah. Oh, 13, right. I was thinking 7.
That was the first time World Series history the game ended with a pickoff.
Dang. Oh, Blue Jays with the double play. Yeah, Colton Wong. Remember that? Yeah. It's a good name.
Intentionally walk Cal Raleigh. It's not even going to do it.
Oh, did they really? They just put him on?
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of smart. Chris Bassett warming up in the bullpen.
Yeah, you got Gosman out there now.
Yep.
Yeah, Ryan. It wasn't Pap. It wasn't Pap. It was Koji. Pap was long gone.
Yeah. Wong's career came to a screeching halt after that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you left Carlos Beltran at the plate with a chance to tie it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2013, and Papelbon was in Philadelphia starting in 2012. That was not a good time for him.
Yeah.
I mean, performance-wise, he was fine. He just did not get along with that team.
Yeah.
And then Washington was even worse because his performance wasn't great. It was okay, and then it was even worse.
Yeah.
In the dugout.
All right, quick trivia for you guys, since we do, trivia on our show. When was the last World Series that the home team never won a single game?
Wow.
It was a 7-game series. It was the first in North American sports history that a home team never won a game.
What was it? Was it the Rangers and Diamondbacks?
Nope.
Oh, because the Rangers won at home, right?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't too long ago.
Boy, Gosman's pitching himself right into trouble here.
Yeah. Yeah, not the Rangers. That was Harrison's guess too, Joseph. No. This team won its first championship.
Oh, is this 19?
It was 2019. Yeah. The home team lost every game in that 7-game series. First time in North American sports history.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Couldn't win a single game at home. Like, really?
Yeah. Neither one of them. Yeah. Astros win 2, and then Nats won 2. Who started that? Yeah. Because it started in Houston because it ended in Houston.
Yep.
So it went 2-3-2. Yeah.
Yikes. You hated Hanky 2020 because no one was home.
Well, I mean,
there was no such thing as home field advantage.
I mean, that's fair. I take 2020 out of anything baseball related, so it's that.
I remember like nothing of that season.
No,
I just blocked it out.
Just like I said, other than the Baby Shark Nationals. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Joseph got it too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm just looking at some other, see if there's a.
All right, Blanco grounds out. We're through 6.5.
Well, Blue Jays got to get it going if they want.
Yeah, Ryan. 2020, everyone was home.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Braves playing the 7-seed Marlins.
For what? Who's the
2020 was an elongated spring training.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. Who is the only MLB player to hit a home run in the World Series on his birthday?
Oh, I saw this not that long ago. Oh, it was where did I see it?
I can't take this anymore. 9 more outs. So he's still all right. John Temple is still all right. It's good to know. Ooh, we'll get to that in a second, Joseph. That's a good question. I'll give you the year 1980 World Series against the Phillies. And it was a Royal. That helps you.
Oh my goodness, I just saw this question.
Not Pujols, no. And he hit 2 home runs that game. Not just one, he hit 2. His 26th birthday, game 1 of the 1980 World Series. It's not Willie Wilson. You're really close. It's Willie Aikens.
Oh, Joseph has it.
Willie Aikens. Yep.
Joseph had it.
Yeah, Willie Aikens. Nice. Yep. Willie Aikens is correct. Crazy. Back here. Will Bryce Harper win a World Series ring before he retires? Yes or no?
I'm sure he regrets leaving Washington when he did. Because he just missed it.
But do the Nationals win with him? Is he one of those guys that, like I don't know. Do they have the payroll flexibility to keep him in Washington and get the pieces they need for that World Series?
I mean, sure, they almost went bankrupt trying to win it. Might as well just go all in.
I mean, that's also fair.
And full disclosure, I'm not a big Bryce Harper fan. I think I think back to like the story we talked about a few months back where he was, swearing at Manfred in the clubhouse. Like, I just feel like he can be a bit of a petulant child, but I don't think he does win. I think he's gonna be in Philly for the duration of his career. I don't think they're gonna win. I think that roster is not World Series ready, and they're not close.
Yeah, I'll take the other side of the argument. I'll kind of go with Carl here. I think the Phillies could get one. I think he retires in Philly. Now, the only reason I think that he could is that pitching staff is still good. They're going to find pieces to bring in. The Phillies can pitch, and pitching does essentially win.
Yep.
Right? Pitching will always outperform good hitting, or good pitching will always outperform good hitting. And I think the Phillies could get that. Sanchez is an absolute beast. He's come on. He's only going to get better, which is scary. They have some young arms coming up that are also very good. Phillies are a couple pieces away. The playoff hurdle, eventually they will knock that down. They will be able to clear the playoff hurdle. I would say, yes, they can sneak one in there. Now, maybe a meteor needs to hit Dodger Stadium in order for that to happen, but I think they could, because I think they have the pitching that could get them there eventually. I don't. They still have some restructuring and some work to do, for sure. But the Phillies are always there, and if you give yourself a chance to get in the playoffs, anything can happen. So I'm gonna go with possibly yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Phillies are going to see a fair amount of turnover this year. They're going to see a fair amount of turnover the year after that, and then it's kind of a retooling. If there's any GM that can go out and just buy the missing ingredients, it's Dombrowski.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what he does.
But so, Michael, you kind of made my point here without trying to make my point. Good pitching doesn't always win. Ask my 90s Braves. But they did. They have one in there, right? So eventually it did. So that's all I'm saying with the Phillies is he said a World Series title. There could be 1 year he does it. I'm not saying they go on a 10-year run.
But can they keep that pitching staff together long enough?
I don't know. I mean,
Wheeler's gone in a year or two. I mean, probably
Yeah.
this is probably 2026 is probably Wheeler's last year because 2027 is going to be a lost year. So this is probably Wheeler's swan song is 2026.
I would agree with that.
Ranger Suarez is already gone.
Yeah.
Luzardo, I think, has got a couple more years of control. Sanchez has got a few more.
Sounds right. Yeah.
I think you've probably got a 2-year window here before that pitching staff gets blown up. And Aaron Nola is, I mean, I don't know how much more you can get out of Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola is not
But
he's
that
30, he turns 33 next season. He's got some injuries. He's shown some decline.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying with the young kids coming up. I think that they will plug those holes that eventually kind of, that are essentially leaking, if you will, to stay on with the analogy.
Yeah.
But what do we think Seattle's season looks like next year, Harrison?
I don't know. They've got, Gino's a free agent. Naylor's a free agent. Right out of the gate, that's blows 2 big holes in your lineup and puts you back to being a pretty crappy offense. Is a Rosarina a free agent?
Got to be coming up soon, I think. I don't know exactly his contract status. I don't feel like it was that long. He's been in Seattle for 2.5 years.
He's got okay, so he is under contract for 2026. He's a free agent after that.
Okay.
So you got Randy for 1 more year. Cal's going to have to get paid here soon.
Yeah, you're gonna extend him. You have to.
I would think so. I mean, they did something for him contract wise. What was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, 6 years. I thought it was shorter. Okay, so Cal's there for the duration. He's there through 2030.
Okay, so they did sign the extension.
I thought it was a shorter deal to get him to a bigger deal. So Cal's locked up. That pitching staff's going to turn over a little bit. You've got Naylor. You've got Gino. I mean, they got some work cut out for them. If they can sign some guys and maybe run this back, then it could be a fun season next year to see this whole group together for a whole year. If they can't fill these holes, this is a team that could, miss the playoffs next year. I think that the Mariners are that close. That if they can't retain these guys,
I think they're going to do something to stay relevant, right? They've gotten a taste here, and no matter what happens, they're deeper than they've expected. I mean, I think they've always seen themselves here, especially with this pitching staff, and they want to stay here. Like the Mariners want to stay competitive, especially in an AL West that really is up for grabs every year, right? I mean, we said it at the beginning of this year. We're like, we don't know what this AL West looks like. Rangers can't stay healthy. The Astros were here and there. I don't know.
Well, and I think the hard part is it's the Astros have controlled that division for so long. They had a tough finish to the year. Injuries finally caught up with them, et cetera, et cetera. The Mariners had a great kind of late run to take it over and close it out. But this is the same organization that literally last offseason did nothing. We were wondering where they were. Were they even working?
Right.
The Mariners don't have a front office that's aggressive in free agency. They don't have a front office that's aggressive at building the roster. They're very content to sit back and build slow. And when you have a lot of turnover in this roster, I just don't know if this is the front office that's going to be like, okay, let's go replace them. Or if they're going to say, no, we'll find some homegrown options and maybe pick up a scrap heap item or two and see if we can't put it all back together. I just don't know that this front office has that ability or mentality to go and replace.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Rangers, Houston, Angels are a mess. The A's are not going to compete until they're in a home. I agree. I mean, we said the A's offense is there. They're not going to find pitchers that want to pitch in that ballpark because that place is a homer dome.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough place for a while to get people to be like, oh yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked that Severino signed there. To be completely honest.
Yeah,
But
the Rangers are a mess in terms of the offense falling apart. The pitching was finally healthy. The offense fell apart. That's still a dangerous team. The Astros are not a mess. They had a tough finish, honestly, because injuries finally caught up to them. They could not get enough guys on the field. They
yeah.
did not play well. Oh boy.
And losing Alvarez for that bulk of time was not good.
Oh. Nick, you need to look.
No, I don't want to. Oh God. That's not good.
So, can somebody do a wellness check on John Temple?
George freaking Springer again, man. That is wild.
Walks kill, man. Walks kill.
Wow.
Leadoff walks always come back to get you. This is and here I was saying, I picked the Blue Jays, but here I was saying,
Wow.
you get through the seventh and you're behind, it's a bad look. Well, here we're on the seventh and they got to him before they got into real difficult time.
Wow. This dude is a postseason monster.
He really is. He's like a highly underrated postseason beast. Highly underrated. Bizzardo threw 2 pitches and gave up the lead.
Wow. Dude, that's
Cap, and he's 3 hours away and I need to work in the morning.
I got
But that was the swing everybody's been waiting for. Like, you can't win with 3 runs. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. And there it was. They got you.
yeah.
Yeah, there's Joseph. Literally, as I'm saying it, 3 runs were not enough. What a front runner you are.
Waiting for the chat to light up here.
Yeah. Front runner.
Yeah, crazy. Man, what a swing though. Yeah, and Carl, you like summed it up like perfectly. Speechless. That was, dude, unreal.
Wow. What were we talking about? Oh, the division.
No.
What the hell were we even talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, Nick, no. Yeah. I'll stick with him. But
I mean, it's a 1-run game.
I knew my opportunity.
Innings.
I knew my opportunity to do that at one point was going to be funny, so I thought that was the perfect time to do that. Captain, no comment. Joseph,
as they get their hearts ripped out, you just switch hats real quick, like it's no big deal. Jesus, who is this guy?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh
man. Yeah, I mean, on the scale of big time homers, it's up
there.
Yeah.
That's up there for sure.
Well played. Yeah.
Lucas with a single. I mean, they're just here comes the hit machine.
Yeah, if you get this team rolling, it's going to be hard to stop them.
That dugout's got to be so fired up right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and this place is rocking. This place is rocking right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Captain's unsubscribing to us. Nice job, man.
I'm sorry, Captain. I put it back on.
Oh man, Vladdy was out in like a second. It's a bat like almost didn't happen.
Yeah, because they're still doing the cutoff scene for. Wow. Wow, what a big homer.
Yeah, Bizzardo's not fooling anybody right now.
No.
Carl, did Springer bat flip need to go full Batista on one like that?
Yeah, for sure. That was his chance.
Yeah, and that would be completely understandable if you went full Batista on that.
That ball that Guerrero just hit was absolutely scorched.
It was an absolute rocket.
Man.
It was the first pitch, and it was an absolute 170 mile per hour out by Vlad. And there's very few balls you'll see hit harder than that. That was unbelievable.
That thing was still going up. Rosarina had to jump for it.
Yeah, that was. I mean, if I'm Bizzardo, I'm thinking, holy cow! Like, get me out of here. Get me out of this inning, please.
One of the most insane baseballs I've ever seen hit in my life. I was at my senior all-star game for the state of Maine. Top 20 players go and play. This kid was going D1.
Or were you watching it?
No, I was batting 8th in that lineup. Thank you.
All the
This
kids from
kid,
Bangor.
yeah, no, I was on the Western Maine team, so we had the Southern. Our team was stacked.
Oh, that's right.
We were crazy.
Yep.
So we had this kid that went D1 to Baylor, and he hit a ball to shortstop that took off like a golf ball. You know, like when you hit a golf ball
yeah.
low and then it hits, and
Yeah.
he did that with a baseball, and everybody in the dugout turned and looked, and we didn't say anything to each other. We were just all like, "Did you saw that, right? Did you just see that?" Like literally at the shortstop's head, and then all of a sudden you just see the ball take another gear and just go and into the left center gap. And I was just like, I've never seen a ball hit like that. It was absolutely insane.
That's different.
Crazy. But that was back when you had those Omaha Golds, the Easton Reflexes. Those bats were crazy. But
Nick was number 21 of 21.
Wow. There was 25. Thanks. We had two full teams.
Oh man.
I mean, you're sort of not joking, but that's fine. You're not far off.
Oh man.
But
Stop dumping on Maine.
We've had some pretty good talent come out of Maine, especially lately. But
there's a kid coming out of Gorham this year going to Vanderbilt. Big left-handed pitcher.
Yeah.
And another kid going to another one of the big Southern schools, like a Rice or something like somewhere like that.
Yeah. It was so my freshman year, it was drop 5 still. And then my sophomore year is when they switched to drop 3 in Maine. We never had a drop 4. We went drop 5 to drop 3, and then they shrunk the barrels. It was 2 3/4, and then it went to 2 5/8.
Yep. Yeah. So for me, that was freshman year. They made all those changes because New Hampshire did at the same time. And so it went from, we had these big fat barreled, drop 5 copperheads. Then you get to high school, and it's like, can't use those anymore, boys. It's like, oh crap.
Yep. But yeah, man.
Remember the 2-piece bats? They had the
the connections. Yeah.
Those were terrible. Yeah. Brian Wilson snapped one of those things off over my head.
Carl, funny story about me being a 2-way player in college, because I was. So I came in as a pitcher, third baseman. I go through fall ball. I have a really good fall ball on the mound. I hit 2 home runs playing third as well. So do pretty well. That spring, go to Tampa for our spring training because we still had 3.5 feet of snow on our field. And the kid in front of me walks the bases loaded, walks 2 runs in. Coach calls me out of the bullpen. I take my 8 warm-up tosses. Just as my parents finally get to the field, they drove all the way from Maine to get to Tampa to watch me play. They set up their chairs behind home plate for my first college pitch to end up as a grand slam. And so my first collegiate pitch, gave up a grand slam, get the next guy out. I give up back-to-back doubles. Coach comes out and goes, "We're going to stick to third base." And I go, "Good call." So, not Ohtani status at all. But, my chances of the Hall of Fame are slim to none. So, not even a D3 college Hall of Fame. So,
yeah, I mean, I was a 2-way player. I did something Shohei Ohtani hasn't done. So, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah. Were you no-hitter, home run?
Opening day of my senior year, I threw a no-hitter and hit 3 home runs. We won 14 to 14-0 in Dover.
Yeah. Playing on a little league field?
No, Dover didn't have one of my home runs went up on the roof of the school because there was no fence down the very the very edge of the line.
Yeah. No.
Because of course, this is New England baseball. I mean, half the high schools we played at, you were playing on basically a football field with a baseball diamond in the corner.
Yep, for sure. Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, like I am blessed to have had the opportunity to play in college, and I loved it. I loved every second of it. It was hard. Even D3, man, was hard. It was a commitment, man. It was 4.5, 5 hours a day on top of class, and then you went to the gym after. Like it was tough.
It was
Um,
conditioning at 6 a.m. and then it was you go to class. It was practice in the afternoon. It was film and stuff at night. I
yeah,
mean, it's funny because like I toured D1 schools and like you have like they're uploading your classes for you. Like you don't ever go to class at a D1 school. You still go to class like online when you want to. But you never actually like had to show up to lectures and stuff like that. But at a small D3 school, it's like, no, you still need to manage all this and get to class and do all your homework and there's no support. Good luck.
yeah. It was hard.
And
It
it's
was
like,
hard, man.
what?
I'm doing like homework on road trips on the bus. Like, I mean,
Oh, it's
it
brutal.
was something. It was tough.
I I eventually just decided to stop playing in college because I was just like, I'm good. Like I need to actually get an education here because I'm a 6'1" kid from New Hampshire. I don't see myself going pro.
Yeah, yeah. Wallace, we were just talking about like our baseball careers at the moment. We're live watching the Mariners and Blue Jays game right now. Top of the eighth, one out. But we're just kind of any topic that comes to mind, you can throw it out there, and we're gonna talk about it. So it's all on you. But
We got Bassett in now.
yeah, saw that.
Oh, 4 more outs, John. 4 more outs.
Man, they gotta get something together here. That man, what a backbreaker that was. That is insane.
Yeah. Cap and Nick and I probably shouldn't have pitched as much as we did, but when you're from when you're in the Northeast, it's hey, can you throw hard? Okay, you go pitch.
Yep, that's
Figure it out.
exactly what it was.
Like
Yeah,
I probably threw the ball harder from third to first than I did on the mound. But I was our number 2 starter for all 4 years of high school, and then I did not want to. I opted not to pitch at all in college. I was like, I should not be a pitcher.
yeah. I oh goodness, yikes! He went after the ump there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, my senior year was not pretty. My team was horrendous. I was 0-8 as a pitcher with a sub 2 ERA. That's how bad we
Oh,
were. That's how bad we were. It was 10, 12 errors a game in a 7 inning ball game. Like bad. Like real bad. My valedictorian would take fly balls off the head. I mean, just no one could catch. It was brutal. It was
wow.
not fun. I got all state utility my senior year because I had to play every single position. It was just
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
the number 2 because I pitched behind Chris Anderson. Chris was the year behind me. Chris got drafted by the Twins. I should see if he'd come on the show. He's got a cool story because he went to NECO, Northern Essex Community College after high
Mhm.
school just to get a couple of years of prep ball, and then he got drafted by the Twins. Messed up his elbow, and never when he tried to come back, they were kind of like, we're good, and they released him, and he tried to make a comeback, but couldn't do it. But he was probably 5'10", but through 93 and
Damn.
nasty movement. I mean, but I will say like we used to play our travel teams would play against the main teams, and baseball in Maine, New Hampshire was very different.
Very
Even
different.
though even as close as we are, I mean we'd go up and play like Nova Seafood and 10 run rule those guys constantly, but they'd win the state of Maine every year.
Hmm.
Um, it was just a way different style of ball.
Yeah.
But
And
my
they won a national championship one year.
who did Nova?
Yeah, I think that was the year of Ryan Flaherty and
Oh
Giobe.
yeah. I missed them by a year or two.
Yeah, I think they were
Couple years.
2004 is when Nova Seafood won the. Yeah.
Oh, so that was right after me then.
Yeah, you probably came to college.
Yeah, I graduated in 03, so I missed them.
Yeah.
I thought they were before me, but that's right. Ryan and I are like the same age.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I can even find anything on them. It happened so long ago.
Probably not. We had
But-
so many guys got drafted. So many guys went to big schools.
Yeah.
I mean, and so many. I mean, I faced so many guys that threw 90 plus. Like it was normal. Everybody's ace through 90 plus from 16 on.
Yeah, see, we didn't see much of that in Maine. It was, low to mid 80s maybe.
Yeah.
But
I remember facing Andy Gale, Rich Gale, the former Red Sox pitching coach, as a kid, and at 15, he was throwing 96 in the state tournament.
yeah, that's crazy.
Just like it's like first pitch is like pop, and you're like, oh, okay, this is gonna be fun today. And the funny part is he was fastball slider, and we 10-run ruled them, hit 5 home runs because you just had to make contact. He gave you all the power.
Yeah, especially with those bats, you
I
just
mean,
had to square it up.
it was we had five. We hit three cars in the parking lot in Keene.
Yeah. You're in a Maine when the ball club's name sounds
Oh,
like a
for
Red
sure.
Lobster menu item for sure, dude. That's all the sponsors.
I mean,
Oh, don't worry, my team was called Hancock Lumber. You're welcome.
whew,
Oh yeah, this is not good. Varsho with a leadoff single.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
little
Hey,
cushion here, boys. Little cushion.
this is something, Joseph. Don't discount the softball leagues.
No, don't. Softball's fun, man.
Yeah.
I might have had more fun playing softball after I graduated than I had playing college baseball.
I did not answer your question.
What was your question?
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, we didn't see this one, Wallace. What was the deal with the history with Ruth there? That was a couple shows ago. Harrison and I got into a debate about if Shohei retired tomorrow, is he a Hall of Famer? I said yes. Harrison said no. So then the next show, last night's show, he comes on with this background and he just didn't change it tonight. So
Yeah,
that was kind of the history on that.
solely
Yes,
because I'm childish.
He definitely offered at that bunt. No? Huh. Weird. Yeah, but that's where the history of that came up. But yeah. Oh, the slash 99 down the
Ernie,
middle.
give me more Ernie Clement in my life. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Give me more Ernie Clement in my life.
Have you started thinking about your most underappreciated players? Because I'm gonna probably bring that
Ernie
up.
Clement.
I've already got it. I've got him down for sure. No one knows this dude.
No, I mean I picked him up in fantasy halfway through the year because he
God
was on like
dang,
a hell
man.
of a hit streak, and then he was one of my best fantasy players all year.
Wow, man. Blue
I mean,
Jays
he's
tack
just
on
a
one
hitting.
here.
Yeah, he's just a hitting machine. And are they bringing the infield in? Yeah,
You have to.
yeah. So they're coming in. Oh, there's no outs. Yeah, you've got to come in.
Yeah, you can't.
And you got
if
Barger who's been a nightmare for you.
if Blue Jays get a run here, it's going to be tough. Man.
Or Captain, will I change it to something even more absurd because I'm a child? There's that angle too.
I don't know. Is there anything more absurd than you not thinking Shohei Ohtani belongs in the Hall of Fame right now?
Yes, you thinking he does already.
Okay, fair.
That is more absurd.
Yeah. Man.
More absurd was somebody thinking Aaron Judge belonged in the Hall of Fame already. I'm not sure where that came from last show, but I was like, what happened?
Wait, what did they say? I missed it.
What?
What did you just say? I missed it.
The only thing more absurd was last show. So I think somebody thought that Aaron Judge was a Hall of Famer already.
Yeah, I don't know. Wallace played baseball back in high school. They could never get me.
Oh, really?
Ball's always making home runs. Nice.
Wow, that could not have been any worse.
Wow.
What a gift from the baseball gods to the Mariners.
That's tough luck right there.
Wow. I mean, that could not have been any worse for them. You hit the thing right on the screws, right at Naylor, who just turns and tags him. like,
man.
What a gift wrap double play.
Wow. Mariners needed that badly.
That is brutal.
And you see that in baseball, a play like that changes
It does.
Changes momentum big time.
Changes the whole game.
Wow.
That's brutal.
Yeah, because that ball was ripped.
That was a seed. That was a seed. I mean, all Naylor had to do was catch it and tag him. Like, it couldn't have been any easier.
He just turned around, stuffed on the base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Just thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mike Reed.
Munoz-
There's nothing better than turning two in softball because it would piss everybody off.
Oh, for sure.
It would
Yeah.
make them all so mad.
Yeah, we're watching the game right now, Wallace, for sure. Yeah, righty first baseman has a tough time making that play for sure. It's a great point.
Fair.
Yeah. Man.
That's brutal. And now IKF is fighting for his life.
Yep.
I mean, IKF's not the guy you want hitting here necessarily, but he's had some pretty big hits for them.
This guy just hangs on. I don't know how he's still hanging on.
Because he's just good enough. Like, he's just good enough that people are like, yeah, I'll throw him $1 million and let him sit on my bench.
Oh, got him. All right.
Yeah, no, same. Unfortunately, looked scarier than it was.
Yeah. 3 outs, boys. Let's go. Yeah. Can't have Rivas hitting in the 9th. I agree with you, John. It'll be interesting to see. They got what, 7, 8, 9 here?
Yeah, it's Rivas, Robles, and Rodriguez. A lot of R's.
Oh, so it is flipping over.
Yeah, it's rolling over.
All right.
Rivas, Robles, J-Rod.
Okay. Who do you put in though? Canzone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you've got a better option, sadly enough.
Mitch Garver, baby.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you do.
Dom Canzone is, John's calling it leadoff double. I'll take $1 million to sit on the bench. Listen, dude, wait in line.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Man. Oh. 3 outs away right here. Let's go. Oh, yeah, it's definitely Dom Canzone's at bat here for sure. But the Jays don't have a lefty out of the bullpen, do they? They're pretty right-handed heavy. They wouldn't counter with that, would they? They wouldn't because I forgot the 3-batter minimum. So
yeah, they're also gonna bring Hoffman in because that's who you go to here.
Yeah. Is it just us here? Yeah, it's just Harrison and I that do this podcast. We're on Facebook, YouTube, we're everywhere. But we do we do 2 shows a week. This is just like a bonus episode of the live watch right here.
Because you don't get game 7s that often.
No. John Garver laughing all the way to the bank. Yep.
I mean, yes. That guy's made a lot of money to do not much.
Yeah. And it's crazy too, because he was part of that Minnesota Twins team that all hit like a bajillion home runs that year. Because he had what, 30? I want to say 38. He had a lot that year. It was 33 or 38. So, no, we do have female followers too. We have quite a bit that come on every once in a while too. So, but yeah, it's mostly. What do you think? Chances are right here, Harrison. Are you pulling for the M's or are you sticking with your pick?
I'm sticking with my Blue Jays. I mean, I would not be upset if the Mariners won, but I still think the Blue Jays. I picked the Blue Jays to go to the World Series, so I can't jump on. I picked them at the very beginning to go. I can't jump now.
He's hitting. Rivas is hitting.
Yep,
wow. Oh. Garver hit 32 bombs for my MLB The Show team. Earned his money. All right, fair.
I mean, fair.
Love
okay.
it. Trying to bunt. He's in on the grass. All right, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to find a way on. Carl, 1000% agree. If he doesn't get on,
he needs to lay in front of one if that's what it takes. Like, he has to. He cannot go back to the dugout.
No. If he does, it's over.
I mean, down one swing of the bat ties it at least. I mean, somebody could get lucky. I mean, Hoffman's just a hard guy to come back against.
Yeah.
His splitter's nasty.
Can they get to Cal with a chance to put them up? I think they could. Right? He's hitting second. So he's fourth up this inning.
Yeah, so I mean, if somebody gets on base, you got a shot to bring Cal to the plate.
Wow, that was a nasty four-seamer.
His Hoffman stuff is gross.
It's crazy how the Phillies just kind of let him go with all the bullpen help they needed. It was a weird situation.
I don't get what happened with him in Philadelphia. It was almost like they were happy to see him go, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
John, I don't know why they're going here either. I mean, Rivas has that one big hit for the Mariners earlier in the postseason, but these Blue Jays fans are going through it.
Yes.
What's that mean? Got him out? Got him.
That's for you. That's for me to know and you to find out.
Yeah, thanks.
Canzone's gonna come in and hit for Robles.
Yeah, gas him up.
They let Rivas hit because they're bringing in Canzone to hit for Robles. So I'm not sure I would have done it in that order, but I think I would have taken Canzone over Rivas.
Yeah, but they want the lefty matchup.
Yeah, I mean,
the two lefty matchups probably.
Yeah, I mean, I get what he's thinking there. That first batter is so critical in that at this point in the game.
Yep. Yeah, swing at ball four.
You need your best available guy up there in that spot.
Yeah.
I'm not that I'm saying Canzone is some kind of like superstar, but I feel better with him at the plate than Rivas.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I would pinch hit for Robles here. I mean,
Yeah.
Robles has a decent track record.
Uh-oh. No. Oh. Yeah. That was a weird camera angle.
Yeah. Messing with me.
Yep. I don't even have a dog in this fight, and I'm nervous. Nervous
Know,
energy.
right?
Man, oh man.
Yeah, like I'm glued to it now.
Yeah. I mean, Julio's gonna have a spot. Julio's gonna have a chance.
The season could be in Julio's hands.
Yeah.
Which that's almost unfair to put him in that spot, but
I mean, he's a guy you're banking on, though.
He's the guy you want in that spot. Woo.
That ball was middle that he just missed.
Yeah. Yeah, got away with one there.
Wow.
All right. Julio comes to play with the season on the line.
Dang.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
2 Ks. Just blew him away.
Shut up, Jennifer Garner. It's game 7.
Yeah. They paid him to be in this spot. Here it is. You're absolutely right, Ryan.
He's done so much to get him here. It's like, well, here, we're just going to keep throwing it at you then. You just keep doing it.
Yeah.
This is a tough spot for Hoffman. Like, you got to go after J-Rod, which isn't comfortable because you got Cal looming.
Right.
This is when having that 1-2 punch of guys that don't just like swing from their heels.
Yeah.
Is dangerous.
Yep. Yeah, and like you said, if you're Hoffman, you have to go after Julio here.
Have to. You got to make him be the guy that beats you because you do not want to put him on to have to face Cal.
Well, 2-0. This is a good count for him. Man, oh man. Oh, what are you swinging? 2-0 slider, dude? Come on. I mean, easy for me to say not to
I was
swing
just
a
gonna say
92
that
mile an hour
that
slider, but
that slider's filthy. I mean, and Julio's all gassed up for something right now.
I don't, John, if Julio reaches, I don't think there's any way you walk Cal and put the go ahead run on base, would you? Even with 2 outs?
Boy, I don't know. I think you have to pitch to Cal. I
I,
think you just have to pitch carefully to him.
yeah.
That's one of those where like you probably don't throw him a strike, but you at least make him close enough, hoping he'll chase something for you.
Why? Don't give me that reaction. You're 40 seconds ahead of me, dude. What happened? Is she just not? Oh my god. Oh no. Swung at ball 4.
That was awful. I mean, that was awful.
Oh, that's a tough
That
one.
pitch was like a foot off the plate.
That's tough.
That was
George
brutal.
freaking Springer, man. Wow.
Hoffman did not throw Julio a single strike in that at bat. Not
Nope.
one. Not
Nope.
and not one that he was even close. Like I've got game day up. I'm kind of tracking the pitches.
Yeah.
There's not a single pitch that was within 6 inches of the strike zone.
Yeah,
Not a
that's
single
crazy.
one. That's unreal. Yep. Switch your hat, Nick. Carl saying time to switch the hat. Well, my bracket's busted, but I got the American League champion right. My bracket's busted in the National League bad.
Well, let's go Blue Jays. Yeah, brutal. All right. Let's do a real quick.
Who would have thunk on April 1st of this year that anybody would have thought the Blue Jays were going to be your American League champion? I wasn't even sure if they were going to make the playoffs.
We had them finishing like 4th in the division this year.
Yep.
Just because they haven't proved to us.
Because that's where they finished every year for the last couple.
Yeah.
And no Bo Bichette.
Right.
For the playoffs.
Right. Yeah.
Whew.
Crazy. Yeah. So, quick World Series preview, Harrison, go. Well, I mean, we'll dive into it Thursday for sure, but who do you got? How many games? Same with the chat. Who do you got? How many games?
Blue Jays in 7. I just refuse to pick the Dodgers. I just won't do it. I think it's probably Dodgers in 5, but I'm taking the Blue Jays in 7.
I literally have to root for another country because Dodgers.
Yep.
Man.
I got to order my Blue Jays hat like right now.
Blue Jays in 7, huh?
I will not pick the Dodgers. I think they're going to win, but I won't pick them.
Okay. LA in 4, man.
Wow.
I'm taking
rough.
I'm taking a full.
You hear that disrespect, Blue Jays? You hear that disrespect?
Listen, I love what they're doing. I actually like watching this team. If the Dodgers pitching is on like it was in the NLCS, the Blue Jays have zero chance. Zero. I'm sorry. If Snell and Yamamoto go out and shove Glasnow, Shohei, I don't see. I could see the Blue Jays scratching across a win, but I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah, I don't think it's close.
The Blue Jays need Bo back, and I don't think they're going to have him.
No.
I don't think the Blue Jays have enough juice to get past the Dodgers, but I picked them at the very beginning. I'm just gonna ride with them. But I think the Dodgers probably smoke them.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yep. Man. Well, all right. Yeah, Dodgers in 5, Dodgers in 6, LA in 4. Sorry, I hate it. LA in 6. I mean, that's what it is. I mean,
Hate everything about it.
Dodgers in 6 max, LA in 5. I mean, I'm with you. Now, I am going to be pulling for an upset, just pretty much like everybody else. Right. And remember, Reds, A's, though. Right. Exactly. Like this is David versus Goliath. You are going to have you're going to have two countries pulling for the Blue Jays to beat the Dodgers. Right. And I understand that. And it is baseball, man. A lot of things can happen. It's baseball. Jays in 6, miracles can happen. Yeah. We'll see, man. I would love it, but I'm here for it. So Friday night is game 1. So, and that is in LA, or is it in Toronto? Who's got the better record?
I think it's going to be in Toronto. Didn't the Blue Jays finish with the best record?
They did in the AL. I don't know about overall.
Yeah, game 1's in Toronto.
It is.
Yep.
All right. Well. All right then. I mean, Toronto's going to be loving it. So, yeah, get the upset, Toronto. I'm with you. Join the 60 Pirates, 69 Mets, 90 Reds. Get that trophy for sure. I'm here for it.
I feel so bad for our Mariners fans to
That's tough.
live through that right now.
And back-breaking home run by Springer. That's crazy.
I mean, as Red Sox fans, we know the feeling. I mean, it's hard. It's just hard.
Yeah. So thanks, Ryan. Really appreciate it. We will be back on Thursday. We'll do a World Series preview, talk about any news that kind of happens the next couple days. We'll have some trivia, as always, on Thursday. I don't know what way I'm going with trivia yet. I'll kind of figure it out here in a few minutes as we wind down. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday night, 9 p.m. for all of that. So until then, keep interacting and, rest up. Get your rest now because we're going to have 7 long nights of baseball coming up, hopefully. But